I'm a senior product manager for Plex, but as you can probably tell by the accent, I'm from the UK originally. We started hearing more and more needs from the market about these workforce challenges that manufacturers were facing, right? So we realized we had maybe 70–80% of the solution already. And so we've started to focus on, well, what are those kind of missing pieces? And so that came under me to build out the remainder of that solution to launch our new connected worker solution, really focusing on solving those workforce challenges by connecting workers to a greater sense of purpose, connecting them to other people within their organization, making them much more productive and much more efficient by connecting them to process. And the idea being that we wanted to enable manufacturers to enable their workers to be as productive and safe and high quality as whether they've been at the company 30 minutes or 30 years, right? We've got 10,000 people retiring a day. So what does that mean? It means there's a ton of knowledge leaving the workforce, not being kept within the business. And it's really that higher level of detailed knowledge, right? That experience that is leaving. And as we look out into the future years, by 2030, there's expected to be about 2.1 million unfilled jobs in manufacturing. And by 2050, it's expected the total workforce is going to reduce down to about 56%. Plex Connected Worker is maybe a slightly different approach to kind of the connected worker solution. Really, it's a ET, IT, and OT suite of capabilities. So it ties in engineering technology, information technology, and operational technology to deliver value across a number of core competencies that help solve some of these challenges. So digital work instructions for a really ease of performing the job, not just for people, but kind of machines with integrated sort of automation to smart tools and PLC controllers. Key measurables for immediate insights into the performance of key business drivers to drive corrective actions where necessary, connect workers to that sense of purpose about how their work impacts results with businesses they work for. Activity management to really track and prioritize work, understanding what do I need to do today? Where do I need to be in the facility? But also drive behavior of machines and equipment, autonomous robots, those kinds of capabilities. But then also collaboration, that connection to each other. People are a real wealth of knowledge, but they need to be able to talk and communicate efficiently to be able to share that knowledge and develop their skills as they work together. And then skills and training management. So how do we integrate training to the work actually being done, ensuring people are the right are correctly qualified and the right skill level to actually do the work that they are tasked with. And when they're not, generating corrective actions that can, of course, be tracked in activity to make sure they are. And then the last competency is employee health and safety, really ensuring that workers are safe in their environment. And what kind of differentiates us is that we're trying to advance our capabilities by through innovation, but also integration to the broader Rockwell portfolio, as well as the Plex portfolio. So Plex is Elastic MES, QMS, but also data mosaics, optics, fix, right? To deliver all of that value across the manufacturing landscape, but under a single platform to reduce that total cost of ownership, to allow manufacturers to consolidate their solution, reduce that cybersecurity risk that is so prevalent now that is only exacerbated if you have to be responsible for multiple platforms. We're now releasing our interactive work instructions capability, which allows users to create and author model-based work instructions, connecting data from the PLM and the design team with the front line to give them a deeper level of knowledge. We're also launching our lean collaboration capabilities, which incorporates chat, which is a Microsoft Teams integrated chat that is embedded inside of our application to connect workers to not just each other on the shop floor, but across the entire enterprise with the same level of security and governance that you would expect from a Microsoft platform. The feedback's been really positive that it's going to deliver real value for manufacturers that impacts their bottom line, right? That the more productive and safe their workers are, the more productive they are as a business, the more revenue they can generate. They can reduce their costs by fewer mistakes happening, reducing waste. when people have the right tools and instructions to actually do the work, they can also do the work well. So there's a reduction in mistakes, far fewer issues with your customers as a manufacturer. If they're consistently getting high quality goods and they're getting those goods more quickly because production doesn't take as long, they're more likely to order from your business versus another business. And so you're able to drive customer retention as well as workforce retention. The key piece coming in the next few months is tighter integration to the broader Rockwell portfolio.